Start filming here. It's like, um, this is the perimeter fence of the zoo coming from the old entrance on Sloat. So, I haven't parked this far up in a long time. So I don't know how long this graffiti has been here. So you can take note of the status of the fence, including the cement pillars, because I've blogged about this before and contacted people about it. Anyway, but now we have graffiti here. So it's been a month since I've come here. The last time I parked outside across from the zoo. So I don't know if this was here. And then pretty sure prior to that I parked in the lot a few times. So I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the pillar and that. I mean, this is so disgraceful. God, I'm so upset about this. I mean, the status of the fence has been an issue for over 15 years, and now we have the graffiti. And the pillars have been breaking down for the last 10 years, but that one crumbly one and a couple of these that have gotten worse. I mean, look at that. There's like a hole that goes into the zoo area. You know, so these broken down pillars have been happening probably over the last couple years. I mean, it's just disgusting. I mean, does the zoo director, Tanya Peterson, ever come by here? Does anyone ever look at this? I mean, while she's allocating funds, and whether or not she's allocating them or the donors are donating locked funds for all the damn gardens they're building for thousands and thousands of dollars inside the zoo, we've got this crap happening outside the zoo. I mean, my God, it looks like, just looks like we're in, I don't know, you know what I mean. I'm not going to say anything about different types of places or countries or whatever. But, looks like the graffiti that was here the other day, which was, you can still see where these pieces of the banner that I complained about, that they just ripped the banners down, but they couldn't cut these little pieces dangling there. This whole area had a big graffiti on it the other day when I was here. This is a couple days later that I'm doing this. So I don't know, maybe the rain got rid of it, or maybe the zoo did when I complained. And the other thing is, I'm walking into where the zoo parking lot is. So we've got the tarpy things that cover up this, which is fine. But look at these ones. These ones are all worn and dirty. I mean, I don't have a problem with dirt, but I mean, they're worn down. You can't tell because the sun is shining on them now, but the other day when I was here and it was overcast, I mean, it's just, I mean, look at them. I mean, look at that. I mean, gosh. You should have some pride in the place here. I mean, it's so awful. You know, so you can see the difference between the good ones and the bad one. Replace this crap instead of building all these, I don't want to use the F word because, anyway, I'll say damn, for building all these damn gardens. I mean, the gardens are nice, but shit, you know? Have some pride in how the place looks. The last garden they built was a VIP garden in front of one of the entrances there. In fact, I need some exercise. I'll just walk along here while I'm complaining and talk about it. Let me walk extra quick. Although I might be out of breath because I'm so out of shape. I haven't come for walks in a long time. You know, and then I saw some of these that had holes in them. I mean, like literally like holes, like they were just all ripped up. Where are they? Well, there's holes all in these. I don't really have a problem with that. I have a problem with the ones that look really bad. But, anyway, since I'm talking about the gardens, I might as well show you the garden that I'm talking about that they last built. And then prior to that, they built one, spent thousands of dollars to build one. And I know it's thousands of dollars because I saw how much soil was being used and then with plants. I have nothing against the gardens. The gardens are beautiful, but, you know, You don't add beautiful places when you have places that need to be fixed to make it look good. And you don't do any of it unless the animals are taken care of, and the animals' needs are taken care of, but we only do wants over needs here. We don't do what we actually need to do. And that's on Director Peterson and the donors of the Zoological Society, because all they want is what they want. They don't want what we need. So here, we're coming up to this place where, oh yeah, so the garden in front of the orangutans, they added to detract from how awful the orangutans area is. What a shitty job they did there. They added it to detract from that. So when the AZA came for their 5-year annual inspection for accreditation, they were first hit with the beautiful gardens. So here's where Zoo Camp enters. Okay, so it used to just be a regular gate. Now we've got this brand new gate here. And then if you look in, they've created a garden on this side. Look, with the little arbor, 2 arbors, and this side, and it goes around to that area a little bit. So all this nice garden here, not for the zoo campers, this is the zoo camper entrance, but for what I hear, VIPs. So when Zoological Society members come, or anybody else, they come through here and they walk through and they see it's all pretty and everything. But you saw the status of what the outside looks like, but nobody cares about that because they all drive in and park. See, look. Volunteers and have to go through the main entrance. So staff members and VIPs come through here. They're not going to write VIPs, but people have told me. Anyway, so that's that with that. I mean, come on, people. What the hell? I know I'm just doing the parking lot now, but I'm still talking. Anyway, I'm going to write a blog post about it again. And I'll show you the sky and the beach instead of just the parking lot. I apologize. Anyway, so if there's not a link in this video description to a blog post, you can check back if you care about hearing more of this craziness that goes on here with mismanagement by Director Peterson, neglect of needs. I mean, good grief, if we weren't spending thousands of dollars on gardens, we could have had a new fence out there in the last 15 years that she's been here. Yeah, she's been the director as long as I've been coming here, frequently or whatever. And I mean, I've been coming here my whole life, but in 2008 was when I started coming multiple times a week. And I haven't been doing that over the last year. But still, that's when she came. So as long as I've been complaining about stuff, it's been since she's been the director, and it's all on her. Everything that happens here goes by her. All the decisions go by her, everything. The Zoological Society is supposed to be a managing entity. They don't. They just defer to her. And then when they want to come to a cocktail party, they come to a cocktail party. Other than that, they don't come here. They don't see what's going on. Same with the Park and Rec. There's supposed to be a checks and balances, but the Park and Rec don't care anything about the zoo. So they don't. Oh, there's people. I should have stayed where I was. I'm going back off-road. You know, they don't care. They don't come here. They just defer to her. You know, and I know they're going to say, oh, we have the joint Zoom meetings, if the Park and Rec is paying attention to this. And we listen and we advise and all the bullshit. They don't do crap, please. I've been to those meetings. Nothing happens. They don't care. You know, if they cared, we wouldn't have gotten orangutans before we had a place to put them, but that's a whole different thing. You can search my blog, just put in orangutans, and you can read all about the crap about what happened to them. You know, if anybody cared, they would have questioned why we had orangutans when we didn't have nowhere to put them. That said, we got orangutans because nobody said anything different. And the zoo didn't even ask for the approval of acquisition until after one of them had arrived. Anyway, I'm back to here. And this graffiti that's up here, forgot to add. This graffiti that's up here, you know, the perimeter fence here. The zoo, while it's managed by the Zoological Society, or faux managed, we should say, the zoo itself is city owned. And the city just started a program for graffiti to come out and clean off all the graffiti off of public spaces with no charge to anybody. So I reported this to the city. Let's see how long it takes them to come out and get rid of this graffiti here, because this is disgraceful to have our zoo looking downtrodden like this. I mean, it's just disgusting. And while the graffiti may not be the fault of the director, the status of this fence is.